Paper of the week. All right, let's do paper of the week. Okay, so it's a really cool paper this week because we get a lot of requests about thyroid. And in my naturopath clinic, we used to get a lot of people that believed they had thyroid disorders, and they struggled to get a diagnosis with the doctors. One of the things that we used to send a lot of people to the doctors to test was reverse T3. Now, the reason why I knew about reverse T3, I hadn't researched it. We'd been taught all about it. And the weird thing is when we were referring people to the medical world, they'd never heard of it. Or they're saying reverse T3 doesn't exist, the test doesn't exist, this is a new thing. So I went, we found a bit of data here. This paper here is reverse T3 or perverse T3. Cool. Still puzzling after 40 years. There's a title of the paper. What else do we tell you here? It's a Cleveland Clinic Journal of Medicine, volume 85, number 6, June 2018. So it's nice and recent. But it gives you the history of the thyroid hormone from 1907 all the way through to now. And it talks about when in 1976 they started talking about things like euthyroid 6 syndrome being caused by reverse T3. So what I wanted to share this paper, it's a really cool bit of evidence if you want to have this to show that the doctors that reverse T3 exists. It's also a really cool paper because it's not a crazy paper, it's a review paper that says basically not only does reverse T3 exist, but it's not the be all and end all of thyroid disease. It does fit in with the medical model where they suggest TSH and T4 and thyroid autoantibodies are still the best way to diagnose thyroid illness. But for those people that have been told that they don't have thyroid illness, that they've got maybe subclinical hypothyroid or their thyroid's fine within the range, measuring reverse T3 can give you an indication of a thing called euthyroid 6 syndrome, which is when you've got all the symptoms of a sluggish or low thyroid, but your TSH and T4 levels are fine. You can get diagnosed with a temporary thyroid problem that may be caused from inflammation, malnutrition, starvation, just not matching your calories in and out, can actually increase your reverse T3 to slow down your metabolism. Take a step back a little bit. Reverse T3 is an inactive form of thyroid hormone. So T4 is supposed to convert to T3, which is about 10 times more effective at fat burning. But if it goes down to the wrong pathway and makes reverse T3 resembles T3, occupies all the sites in your body that T3 would normally occupy, but it actually has an inhibitory effect and it will slow down the thyroid or block thyroid hormone activity. But yet it will still trick the brain into thinking your thyroid's going too fast or fine. So often with people with a reverse T3 issue, their other thyroid hormones are tested, they're fine. So get this paper, keep it as your backup when you go to the doctor and request a full thyroid hormone profile, which will be TSH, T4, T3, reverse T3 and all your autoantibodies. Make sure they measure the reverse T3 because that is your differential diagnosis to know if you've got a thyroid disorder or a temporary imbalance in with your thyroid. And that makes a lot of difference if you've got a bit of data there. And independent, neutral data written by doctors for doctors. So this could be really handy. Cool. Paper of the week. Woo.